2026 is going to be the year that changes everything. What's up, y'all? My name is Brandon Cheney. If you don't know me, I'm a singer-songwriter, musician, videographer. I'm based here in Los Angeles. I grew up in a really small town in Missouri, and just kind of recently had an opportunity come my way, and I kind of took the chance on myself, and I moved out here to Los Angeles. It's cool. The last 4 months have been the busiest months of my entire life. I've been traveling to Austin a bunch, working with this charity Weather Pages, recording my own music. I've been shooting videos for other people that have been going down there through the charity, meeting so many incredible people, going back to Missouri to see my family, my friends. Here in LA, I've been building a music startup company called Platform Media. There's been a lot of things that have been going on that I've just been so busy. It was from the beginning of August until basically now, the holidays. I have been incredibly busy. It's been great, but I also want to be honest with myself and with anybody that's watching, because there's this reality that just because you're in a city like LA doing the things that you love every day, people think that it's impossible for that person to be anxious, for that person to be stressed, for that person to, not feel anything more than 100% confidence in themselves. And the thing is that's not always the reality. Specifically, I'm talking about me. I struggle with, do I even belong here? I struggle with that a lot. I struggle with self-confidence, imposter syndrome. And a lot of people that know me from back home, they don't know that that's something that's going on in my head, except for my close friends and family and stuff. But yeah, there needs to be this sense of honesty, and I don't know, as we're coming up on the end of 2025, I'm finding myself wanting to kind of reset, figure out the things in my life that I need to be doing to really be happy and to really actually be successful, and to really value my time every single day. And I feel like that is just something that, because I've been in this place where I don't feel like I belong some days, I'm really struggling with that right now. It's difficult. If you don't feel like you belong somewhere, how are you going to have the motivation to actually get up and go and do the thing that you're here for, It's a struggle. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of days where it is a struggle. But now that I'm in these kind of slow, there isn't a lot of progress happening. I'm not really traveling anywhere. I'm just kind of staying in one spot. That's when those moments happen. And that's something I want to challenge myself next year, is to, in those slow weeks, kind of find something to do that's always productive, that's always helping something grow, whether that's for something me personally, helping another artist, helping this business, Platform Media, grow, helping Weather Pages grow. There's so many things that I could be doing that could just be helping any of those categories, and basically, I'm sitting down here to document all of this stuff because I want to be able to keep myself in check. I want to be able to see the progress. I want to have a reason to turn this camera on. I want to, make these videos so that I can just get better at storytelling, better at video editing, better at all these different things. And honestly, the most important thing is, like I said earlier, I want to be able to look back at my time here in LA in 10 years from now, or when I have kids, we can watch these videos together, because it's crazy. 2026 is going to be even busier than this year. And I want to document all of it. I want to be able to look at the year that changed my life and be able to go back and rewatch those memories as they happen. I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be an incredible journey. It's one that I definitely don't want to forget any details of. So basically what this video is kind of an introduction to this idea. And and I'm doing it for me. Like, that's the biggest thing, is I am doing it for me. And if anybody else wants to watch and kind of follow along this journey, like, and support that, that's sick. But I'm not going to get caught up in my first 100 videos are going to get 20 views. That's the reality of this kind of thing. So I'm just doing it for myself. It's something I've always wanted to do. Me and my friend Keegan have always talked about it back in the day. He even tried to start a vlog channel when we were, I don't even remember how old you were, Keegan, when he tried to do that. But the cool thing is recently my friend David from back home, best friend, he called me the other night, maybe it was a couple weeks ago, whatever it was, but he called me recently, and he had told me, like, hey, I really want to start a vlog channel. I think that would be super cool. And he was just talking to me through his whole process. And honestly, ever since that conversation, it just really stuck with me. Because like I said, like, I've wanted to do this. I've wanted to do this since I was like a teenager, since I was an early adult. And for some reason, I just never hit record on the camera. And honestly, even right now, like, I had to force myself to do this. The idea, like, I know the idea is there. It's a cool idea. My life is going to become like super exciting over the next year. And even like, scratch that, like, my life, there's a lot of things that are going to be happening. And I want to just document the realness of what's going to happen in 2026. Because like I said, I know for a fact it's going to change my life. We're shooting at least 4 music videos next year. I want to document the behind the scenes process of all of that. We're leaving the country to shoot a music video. That's going to be insane. So I want to just be able to have these memories, you know, of all of this, not just from my Snapchat memories that'll pop up in 5 years of the random little clips. Like, I want to be able to go back and look and see when Brandon was out of the country shooting a music video. What was it like for him on all of the different journeys that come about? And then even like this, there are going to be slow weeks, and I know that. So even on like those slow weeks, being able to kind of be able to reflect 5 years from now and be like, oh yeah, I remember what it felt like to be sitting on that couch talking about all of this, or even like this right here, like, be able to look back and remember how difficult it was to hit record and make this first video. So I don't know, I'm really excited. I'm also terrified. This freaks me out because this means I have to commit to this. You know, posting this first video means I have to commit to this, and it's gonna be for the better, 100%. It's one of those things that I've struggled with in the past, and I'm tired of letting that fear, that stress, that anxiety stop me from doing things that I've always wanted to do. So basically, this is me just saying, starting 2026, I'm going to start vlogging. I'm going to start making videos of my weeks, basically. So you're going to see a lot of like behind the scenes studio footage. You're going to see me traveling, going to see my family, going to Austin, Texas, going to my studio in Santa Monica, and just what it's like for me throughout that whole process. So I'm excited. Like I said, I'm nervous. I think it's gonna be cool. Brandon, in 5-10 years, like, you're gonna look back at this and you're gonna be like, holy shit, look how much has changed. You did the thing, and it's gonna be a really cool experience. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. I'm not sure exactly what date my first video of 2026 is gonna actually go up on, but I'm gonna try to post regularly on the same days every week. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. But like I said, I know that 2026 is gonna be a year that I'll never want to forget. So we're gonna film the whole thing and make videos. I appreciate if anybody actually does want to hang out and watch and follow along on this journey. That'll be cool. If not, it's a time capsule for me. So anyway, yeah, I think that's kind of it. Yeah, let's see what 2026 looks like. I think it's going to be a crazy year. Yeah, that's I think that's all I got. So, peace. Thank you guys for watching.